Hello everybody, Connor from Dash 7 Studios here. I'm back with another live stream, Train Simulator. Today we are playing a scenario called Train R3. It's for the Majestic Falls route available on the workshop. The scenario is also available on the workshop. Both are made by my very good friend Lt.Bligh, who did a fantastic job with this route. And the scenario, well, actually I don't know about the scenario, I haven't played it yet. Let's just read the blurb before we get started, then we will unpause and get going. Train R3 is the last return morning working of a clean coal down to Morgan. The approaching train is R5, head to the Salvador mines. Head back through the plant via number 79 and couple the cars on number 82 to our rear, awaiting further instruction. Please refer to F1, the task list, for notices on this turn. So we will unpause. We have the Searchlight Simulations Enhanced GP38 today. See if we're just lined correctly here. Okay, so we have to go here, which we are lined for, so I will let the sounds load up. Good. We are going to be experiencing a little lag as there's a lot of rolling stock here in the yard. Let's just make sure we get our headlights on. Gucci. And one thing about the Searchlight sound pack that I've noticed is for some reason the nose logo no longer shows up. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Anyway, let's turn the isolation switch in this locomotive to run and the rear locomotive to run. Put it in forward. Take off our brakes. And we're already... Oh, those are loud. Those are very loud. I have to, I'm going to turn down my game volume just a smidge. Just a smidge. It's already pretty damn quiet. I think we're already having an issue with the pack. It isn't going into high idle like it's supposed to. Yeah, as you can see, our RPMs aren't changing, which seems to be a very common glitch with this pack. There's a lot of issues I've noticed with it. I'm not going to do like a full-scale review of the pack, but there are a lot of things that are wrong and that do not work like they're supposed to. As you can see, our RPMs still are not rising out of low idle, and it should have no excuse to be doing that right now, considering I did set the isolation switch in both locomotives. So I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, but we will try to figure it out, and if not, we'll have to go find something else to do, because I don't feel like driving a train with no notching sounds, which is, it's irritating. God, those are loud. Holy crap. I assume that's probably due to the fact of that being, I think that's the BN wagon pack. It's weird because you see that the amps rise, the traction motors work, but the revs, the RPMs aren't changing for some strange reason. You can hear some of the nice run sounds, I suppose. Excuse me, I'm eating my lunch. Okay, so we have to go all the way past this switch. Yeah, it's like the engine is not responding to the reverser, which is a very annoying thing to happen. And for those of you who are going to come on and be like, oh, you got to go into the scenario editor and enable the sounds, and I did that before we started. So that's not the issue. It's not an error on my part, as far as I'm aware. And the brakes are actual shit on these, just saying. Like, I have loco brakes full on and train brakes mostly on, and it took that long to stop. Let's see if we change cabs, if that fixes it or not. Maybe that'll fix it. Nope, it doesn't fix it. It's a damn nice sound pack when it works, which is not often from what I'm finding out. As far as I know, it doesn't work in quick drives due to the scripting. And I'm not trying to, like, shit on Searchlight Sims here. I mean, they did do a good job with it. It's just there's so many advanced scripting features that it kind of causes it to be more buggy than usable most of the time. I mean, I could never do it, that's for sure. Let's just make sure it was enabled. It was. Well, that's annoying because I remember going in and enabling it. I don't know what the dealio with it is, honestly, at this point. And let's see if it'll work. Oh, it won't work because I have it in isolate, but let me turn the isolation switch to run. Alright, yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. We will just go play something else. Ah, I know what I can do. Go finish the run with the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 158 on Bristol to Swansea. That's really annoying. I have to figure out what the deal with that is. I'll do some playing around with it this afternoon, this evening, see if I can work out why it was giving me issues like that. Alright. APC158 PEP, which is the Perkins Enhancement Pack. This is 0710 Exeter St. David's to Cardiff with the Wessex trains. I've already started the scenario, so we'll just resume where I left off because I don't have a whole lot of time. No one's watching anyway. I was just thinking, the current menu sounds, this kind of the train clanking around in the background. It reminds me a lot of Train Sim 2013. Oh, I miss that old menu. That was so fun. Reminisce, man. Back in the good old days before all the modern stuff. Back when TSX didn't destroy your computer when you tried to use it. There's not that I can remember anyway. It might just be because back when I was 13 years old, I didn't really know what a frame rate was. So I do remember when I first got 2014, I had just a regular Toshiba laptop, not even a gaming laptop, and I tried to run Train Sim 2014 on that, and needless to say, it didn't perform very well. I could get just about 15 FPS on everything set all the way down to low. And as we load into the scenario, our DVD gets set off even though we can't hear it, and we are thrown into emergency. Excellent. Good start. Good start. As per usual with how things go for me. And we are drastically losing time now, which we need to make up as quickly as possible. It's a very boring livery on this thing. One glitch I've noticed playing the scenario is the default. It sounds like default bogey running sounds. You can hear that kind of in the background. As far as I know, that's not a part of this pack. I think that's just the default sounds are refusing to go away. So. I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but it's just an issue of the sound's not installing quite right. I'm not sure how long this scenario is. I think it's set at 55 minutes. Yeah, 35 miles. Yeah, that sounds about right. We just departed Bristol Temple Meads. We're heading next for Filton Abbey Wood. Just under 2 miles away. I do like this route. I just need to re-download the track upgrade for it. Again, that was very nice when I had that. Yeah, we are going to be about 20 seconds late, if not more, because of that little incident with the DVD. Oh well. Happens to the best of us, I guess. I'll probably be fired if that actually happened in real life, huh? Got a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit coming up before Filton. I don't even think we'll reach 60 by the time we hit that limit, so no worries. Yeah, we're going to be getting some rough FPS, I think. It's going to be kind of stuttery. Just because this route can be kind of a beast sometimes. Yeah, I definitely think those default rolling sounds are just refusing to go anywhere, and it's quite irritating. They just sound so crap. You can't really hear the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds over them either, which is quite frustrating. Let's get a little bit of an outside view as we pull away after the station stop. We made it just about 20 seconds late, so I think it'll still give it to us. If not, oh well. And also, just to be clear, the issue with the last scenario I tried to do with the GP38 is not an issue with the scenario or the route. It's an issue with the sound pack. So I'm sure that somebody will let me know eventually that I did something wrong. Alright, we are heading for Patchway Platform 2 next in about 1.5 miles. So that's not too bad. We've got a caution, or what? I can't remember. It's approach. There, isn't it? I think. Which means the next signal is red. Yep, we can see it right about down there. So probably should start slowing down. Hopefully if I if I slow enough, I might not have to stop. Not looking like it. All the other sounds in this pack, I would highly recommend buying the 159 in this. It's amazing. It just makes a default train so much nicer to drive. The sounds are amazing. I just hope that they choose to do a Cummins engined pack so I can get some first Great Western and that kind of thing. And just a little stop there while we wait. I don't know. I think I hear an HST. Yes, I do hear an HST. And we can actually see it speeding along through the woods right there, just departing Bristol Parkway. Looks like a Barbie from here. That should be out of our way pretty soon. Hopefully. Yeah, that should be out of our way fairly quick. I thought so anyway. Apparently I was wrong. And we've got a yellow. So let's put this back and forwards. Cancel the DVD. Slight bit of power and brakes off. Nice smooth start. And we got a bit of our wheel slip protection going on there. As it is slippy slidey because it's raining outside. Got a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit right ahead of us. Coming up on Patchway Platform 2. That's where I'll be stopping. Yeah, the sounds aren't installed quite right, I don't think, for some reason. There's a lot of audio glitches that I'm hearing. The flange sound just once in a while, and this friggin' default running noise, which I absolutely despise. So, again, I'll play around with that and see if I can get that fixed. Not now, obviously. Yeah, to those 4 people watching, I'm sorry that we're not using the GP38. I'm a liar. We were having issues with the sound pack working. It wasn't responding to the amps would rise, but RPMs would not, and I couldn't figure out why. So we have to do something else, and I like this route and I like this train, so It's a good time killer, so if you don't like British stuff, you might as well just leave now, because that's all we're going to be doing today. Let's throttle up all the way, 10 miles to our next stop, and about 32 to Cardiff. Which this section should go by pretty quick, because we're a lot slower than an HST is. So I don't foresee us hitting any reds along the way. What do we got going by us? A ATW 158. Cool. Going through a decent length tunnel here. We'll be going through Severn Tunnel too, which is the longest on the route by a long shot. We have a nice 90-mile-an-hour speed limit, but we aren't allowed to go that fast. Oh, we are actually allowed to go that fast. Max speed is 90 mph. Alright, cool. I didn't think these things could get up that fast. No, I'm thinking of the 150s, which are marked for 75, I think. Oh well. Like how you can see the reflection of our seat, even though there's nobody in it and there's no light in here to reflect something like that. So, you know, I'm just being picky. Another Barbie HST there. Lovely. Alright. Right about reach 90 now. A very steep incline here, so I need to keep a watchful eye on the brakes. We've got a double yellow, which signifies that 2 signals from now will most likely be red. I should probably start slowing down, but God, do I hate going slow. We actually have a single yellow now. Which means that our next signal will be red, and by the looks of it, way down there, it is indeed a red. So we've got a yellow now, so we don't need to keep slowing down anymore. Getting a good solid 40 FPS, not bad, I guess. I believe this is the Severn Tunnel junction. Not junction, but it's Severn Tunnel, I'm pretty sure. So we do not want to blow a red signal here, because we do not... I don't think anybody really wants to have a wreck in the tunnel. We've got a green now. So that signifies we can head back up to full speed, which is good. Don't need our wiper on in the tunnel. And due to the fact that the headlight scripting doesn't let headlights shine in the daytime, we are surrounded by darkness. The tunnel is quite long. Class 66 with a couple wagons right there. Going to be cresting, well, quote, cresting the grade here. Heading back uphill. I'm not sure what these blue lights are for. I really am not quite sure what those are for. I'll have to ask around and find out what they are, because I'm quite confused as to what they do, what their purpose is. That might signify the fact that the grade ends and begins. I'm not sure. I feel like that's probably what it is, considering they're right about on the edges of the grades. We are not speeding up. Having a bit of trouble with the gradient here, apparently. Alright, Central is about 10 miles closer than it was last time we checked. If we sand it a little bit, that might help. Apparently not. Yeah, that ain't gonna do anything. We're almost out of the tunnel, thankfully, so we'll be able to see some scenery again. And we are approaching Severn Tunnel Junction Station, so we'll be stopping there, pick up passengers at platform 3 before moving on to Newport. And we are born back into the world of scenery again. Beautiful. Alright, got a 70-mile-an-hour limit up here. Gonna start slowing down. And the repeater for our next signal says it will be green, so it is. here we are at Severn Tunnel Junction. Just wait a couple minutes, pick up passengers, and then we'll be on our way to Newport. How many people are watching? Probably not many. 2 people, that's not too bad. Alright, there we go. Let's get going here. Yeah, we got our wheel slip going. Due to it being nice and slippy slidey out here. It's a very boring looking train. Just the gray. Oh well. Alright, Newport is our next destination, or our next stop anyway. 9.5 miles-ish. Shouldn't take too long. About 10 minutes. Maybe a little bit less. Got a nice Barbie HST coming by us here. A nice cloud of exhaust in our face there. Love the Armstrong Powerhouse 43 enhancements. They're very, very amazing. I drive them probably more than one person should, if I'm honest. But they are so good. Much, much worlds better than default. Obviously, that's not very hard. You know what? One thing I will say about this route is I wish it had some more level crossings to make things interesting, but I'm just a very boring kind of person in that aspect. What to talk about? What to talk about? I have a rail fanning video, real-life rail fanning video, coming to the channel tomorrow morning. I'll be rendering the video tonight. I actually recorded it Sunday, but I've just been slacking off. And I will get that uploaded tomorrow morning. I also will have a gaming video for Cab Gaming coming on Friday, probably. Just some clips from us playing Fistful of Frags yesterday. For those of you who don't know, hold on. Now that those have passed, for those of you who don't know, I do have a second channel, Cab Gaming. Check it out. My picture is a photoshopped a white Cleveland brown with rainbows coming out of his mouth. So yeah, give that a check out tomorrow or Friday once I upload it. Fistful of Frags is it's a funny 3-car. Well, I looked at that 158 said 3-car in the middle of my sentence. I'm awesome. It's a funny free-to-play game available on Steam. It uses the Source engine. It's like a Wild West shooter game. It's really cartoony. It's really, really fun. But go ahead and give that a check out at some point. But yeah, that's going to be like a best of retardation moments kind of thing. It's not going to be like a full gameplay of it. It's just going to be moments that I think were funny from the recording. I'll be working on recording some GTA in the next couple days. Some idiotic moments from like sumo mode or transform races or something like that on that channel as well. So keep that in mind. That'll be fun. I gotta start doing some more stuff with the Cab Gaming channel. Just the only problem I have with that is so few people pay attention to it. I have like 7 subscribers on that channel. And I've been trying everything I can to kind of get it out there. Short of having to pay for advertisements, because I'm not paying for a YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I don't have any money. But I've advertised on Steam. I've done it on Facebook. I'm just having it's having a hard time kind of catching hold. I might change the name. Maybe Cab Gaming is not original enough. Maybe I'll make it like Connor Plays or something. I'll think about it. So we shall see. Got a 75-mile-an-hour limit coming at us here. Cardiff Central is only about 15 miles away. And Newport is about 3. So I'll be done with this pretty soon. And then we will cut the stream and we go our separate ways and live our lives. Do. Got a 40-mile-an-hour coming up, about 1.3 miles away, just before we enter Newport. Funny story. There's actually a town about an hour-ish away from me called Newport. Probably a pretty common name, actually, now that I think about it. But hey, it was fun to talk about it, right? Oh, I forgot my controller was still plugged in. RIP. Probably should start slowing down. Nice Freightliner Class 66 with some HHAs, or HAAs. Which I do have the sound pack for, so actually I still have to do a video of something with those four-wheel wagon sounds. I just got those last week, I think. I did a video on the container flat ones, so I can only be fair to do a video on the four-wheel, which will be cool. That'll be cool. It'll be fun. You guys are gonna love it. Trust me. You can see our frames are dropping just a tad because we're going into Newport here. That's to be expected. My computer is a potato. In fact, I think a potato might be able to run Train Sim better than I can. Although I am fortunate, I do have a much better system than a lot of people that I know. I'm very thankful for the fact that I at least have this much. Better than the laptop I used to play on, that's for sure. For sure. I don't see that HST anywhere. That was ahead of us, so he must have either stopped and left already or done a bypass. Where's that 2-car marker at? Are we actually on... Okay, no. I thought we were on the wrong platform because I thought there was a sign pointed away from us there. There's the marker. There we go. Alright. Good stop right there. Just wait to pick up passengers here. And Cardiff is about 11 miles away, so that ain't going to be a very long time. Looks like we have a ATW 158 coming at us here. Yeah, there goes our wheel slip already. We are timed to arrive at Cardiff at 10:12, and it's currently 9:56. I think we'll probably be able to make it. If not exactly on time, then pretty close. I'm probably going to end up deleting this live stream. Just because the fact that the title is kind of a liar. I'll figure out what to do with it eventually, though. I may or may not. I may just rename it. Might be the safest bet at this point. We are at Newport Junction. $75. Oh, nice. We got triple Santa Claus 66s over there. Nice. What kind of wagons are these? Huh. I have never seen these wagons in my life. I have no idea what kind of wagons these are. BYAs? I didn't even know I had those. Where did those come from? Are those Armstrong Powerhouse, or is that part of the route? I don't ever remember seeing them before. Huh. Huh. Well then. Another 158 passing us there. That one was in Central Trains green. That wasn't Central Trains, was it? That was some other green color company that I don't know because I'm not from here. Yeah. Yep. I don't really know what to talk about now, other than what I've already talked about. Suppose I could, nah. Excuse me, that's just my chair. It's not me. I need to get some oil on my chair because it squeaks pretty bad. Wow, there's a lot of AI over to Cardiff. Gonna be passing a HST coming up here if I am correct. Let's go do some rail fanning, shall we? Train spotting, shall we? Here comes the HST. Here comes us. Awesome. Awesome. That was cool. I do love the sound of a Class 43. Alright, got a 75 warning. It's about a mile away from us. Oh, look at that. There's a Class 66 with my container pack. There we go. Cool, a little bit of shameless self-advertising there. That wasn't on purpose, I swear. Alright, Cardiff is just about 4 miles away. At the beginning of the scenario, you didn't really miss all that much. You missed about 10 minutes, if that, departing from Temple Meads. So I don't feel like I cut you off at all. You didn't miss a whole lot. Oh, hey, look at that. That's a 150. Finally, something a bit different. What livery is she in? That red one with the place on the side. I don't know what it is. I don't know what livery that is off the top of my head. Hello driver, please treat the signal ahead as a green with left-hand illuminated feather. Yep. Which means we definitely need to stop. Or slow down, at least. That's in the place the speed limit after you hit the switch. We almost made it. Not a big deal. Our frames are going to probably start taking a hit now because we're coming into Cardiff. And there's a lot going on in Cardiff. As you can see, each one of these services actually is a service. So, yeah. It's going to be a bit rough on the FPS, for sure. Oh yeah, look at those lovely 17 FPS. It's like a feature-length movie. It's only going to get worse, too, I'm sad to say. Yeah, there's Cardiff Central on the HUD now. You have to basically crawl into it at 15 miles an hour. Which is unfortunate because I hate going slow. Oh! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Railworks has stopped working. Great game. Good game. GG. Well, I guess that'll be the end of that for today. Forcibly, we were so close. I was just wasted 55 minutes of my time. Excellent. Well, I guess that's that. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, stay tuned for the Rail Fan Name video tomorrow. And the gaming video on cab gaming on Friday. Like I said, thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time.